Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and today I've got another unboxing. I hope this is what it is. A little skeptical, and the reason is because I got it off of Amazon, and it came from this electronics store, and that electronics store had one, and I was surprised they even had any. I wasn't sure how they got it. And then they also, as soon as I got it, immediately a new one popped up on another store, but in the same town, Torrance, California, and I thought, what's going on? Is this a scam or something? But that's also kind of one of the reasons I use Amazon. It seems to be a little bit safer than if I had like gone to some tool website. But anyway, let me see if I got what I am hoping. And the answer is the 8201-200 TwinGrip. There it is. Look at that. Hopefully this is what's in there and it's real. But anyway, let's pop it out. Never held one of these in person, never even seen one. There it is. Look at that. I was fascinated by this because of several reasons. I'm a big fan of the Knipex line of tools, their pliers, and I saw these and the profile just, I mean, it just looked wonderful. Looked innovative, you know, compared to a standard slip joint. You know, you can see that it's just so much slimmer. Obviously, this one's a little bit bigger, but I've been impressed with Snap-on's triple jaw, or triple joint, slip joint. This one uses 5 different clicks, if you watched some of the videos on these things. But it doesn't have quite the room between them that the Snap-on does. And also the jaw configuration. It's a nice, beefy, thick jaw, as you can see here. About the same length as these. And when it's in the full open position, you know, this would be, that's not too bad. I mean, given the size of this. The profile is just, it's so amazing, so beautiful, the way that just lines up. They've got an anti-pinch part here. Occasionally you can get pinched in these where they close so far down that you can squish your fingers. So it isn't you're trying to keep from being pinched up here, it's that this can't close. You can't smash your fingers, whereas Snap-ons, I mean, definitely I can squish a finger there, and I often do. But just that profile, that smoothness, that elegance is amazing. Now let's look at the jaws up close. There's a lot going on here. First of all, it's got the screw extraction jaws, and I thought I'd compare that. Here's a Snap-on screw extraction. You can see kind of a similar profile on these pistol grip ones here. And then here's Plier. If I close it, you can see it's different on the Knipex because the Plier, this one's a lot larger, maybe for a larger screw diameter, versus the Knipex down here. I'll play around with these and get back to you when I have time to use it. I love the lightweightness of it. That's great. It uses a kind of a Cobra-esque jaw. Let me grab some Cobras. Look like these. So here's the Cobras. So they've kind of taken the jaw pattern. If you can see that. Line it up about like that, maybe. It's a little bit bigger here. This is a larger one. I wonder if I've got a next size down handy. Go way down. Must be out in a project bag. Hey, there's one. Got a little different, but that's this one's the 8701-180. The last number is the length, so this is a 200, so it's a little bit longer, 200 millimeters, but you can kind of see there the jaw profile. And this is a proven profile. This works. And Knipex is really kind of dialed it in. Very subtle changes in the feel of the tooth, you know, and the positioning relative to the joint. Doesn't look like there's a cutter on there or anything. Often slip joint pliers like this that you can see have a little cutting portion. Snap-on makes plenty of cutting tools, Knipex. It's got the same screw. This is a spring. This is a little piece that slides back and forth inside these notches. And if you can see way down in here. But anyway, it's a proven design. Holds up well. You can service it quite easy. Oh boy, that is nice. And I love the no pinch, especially after, you know, years of getting pinched with all of these things. Look at that. That's the difference. Knipex has really been picking up their game here with the innovation. This was another one I got earlier that I just was totally thrilled with. And apparently this version of the pliers is also available here. I think it's like the 80 or the 02 maybe at that point for this handle. I would love to get a set with this larger handle, this kind of a comfort grip Knipex handle. And I still might, because I have a feeling these pliers are going to be my go-to. The screw extraction, just the shape, the no pinch, the low profile. I mean, I put out a video not too long ago about the Humble kind of a slip joint pliers. I've sort of been ignoring them, and oddly, I thought there should be innovation, but maybe they're perfect. Well, and then this comes along, and it's like unbelievable. This is so much different in so many different places, but doing, you know, a sort of like the same job. So I'm excited to try it out in the wild and see. But it's a substantial update, so I imagine Snap-on's going to have to do something. They did make one that they call it the flank jaw, I think, where they sort of have this kind of a jaw shape in their regular plier. So they're working towards something else. And I thought about getting them, but I don't know. And then when this came out, it was like magic. It's one of those tools. I had to have it. Very hard to find. A lot of tool company or tool websites that sell tools are taking like pre-orders for it or something. Well, it's available because here's one, and I ordered it on Amazon. But definitely a new tool that needs exploration. So I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to see what it does well, what it you know, where it's different, and get back to you. But so far, first of all, I'm thrilled that it actually showed up, that I got this and not some weird, you know, chunk of metal or something in a box. And so far it exceeds my expectations, just in fit, finish, design, operation. Wonderful. Anyway, that's the Knipex 8201-200. Their new, what do they call it? Their twin. Get that focus there. Their twin grip plier, I guess, because there's two ways to grip things. And with that, Doc out.